What does a God who is infinite want to experience? The finite. What does a God who is eternal want to experience? Time. What does a formless consciousness want to experience? Form. What does an all-powerful God want to experience? Limitation. What does a God of pure love want to experience? Pain. And what does a God that is one want to experience? Separation, individuality. Because if you already have everything, if you already are everything, then the only thing left to experience is what you are not. And that is the entire game of life. If something is infinite, it has no edges, no boundaries, no end, no definition. But here is the paradox. Without edges, nothing can be experienced. Experience always requires contrast. It requires form. It requires something to push up against. Infinity, by definition, is everything. But because it is everything, it also is no thing. So what does the infinite do? It creates the finite. It creates boundaries, limits, edges, and definitions. Not because it lacks anything, but because only within limitation can something actually be experienced. Your body, your life, your circumstances, these are not random. They are the borders that allow the infinite to finally feel something. Eternity has no beginning and no end, which sounds beautiful until you realize that without a beginning and an end, there is no story. There's no growth, there's no progression, no before and after. Time is what allows experience to unfold. It is what turns existence into a narrative. A moment only feels meaningful because it will pass. A relationship only feels precious because it will not last. Time gives weight to everything. So what does the eternal do? It steps into time. It fragments itself into moments, into seconds, into lifetimes, so that something can begin, something can end, and most importantly, something can matter. Formless consciousness has no shape, no identity, no image. It simply is. But without form, there's nothing to see, nothing to touch, nothing to recognize. So consciousness takes on form. It becomes bodies, faces, personalities. It becomes you, your identity, your ego, your story. These are not mistakes. They're costumes, temporary structures that allow the formless to experience itself as something. And yes, the ego creates suffering, but it also creates experience. You see, without form, there is no life. If you are all-powerful, there is nothing you cannot do. But if there's nothing you cannot do, then there's nothing to overcome. There's no challenge, no growth, no triumph. Power without limitation is meaningless. So what does the all-powerful do? It limits itself. It forgets. It steps into a human life where it has to learn, struggle, fail, and rise again. Because only through limitation can power be experienced. You do not feel strong when everything is easy. You feel strong when something was hard and you overcame it. You see, your limitations are not punishments. They're the very conditions that make your life meaningful. And this is the hardest part to accept. If God really is pure love, why would love ever choose pain? Because without pain, love cannot be known. If you have never felt loss, you cannot fully feel appreciation. If you've never felt heartbreak, you cannot fully know connection. Pain is not the opposite of love. It's what reveals it. It's what deepens it. It's what gives it weight and meaning. You see, when your heart breaks, it is not evidence that something went wrong. It's evidence that you loved. And love, in its purest form, wants to feel all of it, even the parts that hurt. If everything is one, then there is no other. No relationship, no connection, no experience of love, because love always requires at least two. So what does oneness do? It divides itself. It creates an illusion of separation. It becomes you and me and everyone else. And it forgets that it is one, so that it can experience reunion, connection, and love. Because love is the recognition of yourself in another. Separation is the illusion that makes that recognition possible. You see, all of this, body, time, identity, limitation, pain, separation, it's all an illusion. But here is the truth most people miss. The illusion is what gives it meaning. Without the illusion, there is no experience. Without the illusion, there is no story. Without the illusion, there is no life. So the goal is not to escape it. The goal is to see it clearly and still choose to live it fully. You think heaven is somewhere else, somewhere beyond this life. But what if heaven is this? What if heaven is the opportunity to be the infinite, experiencing the finite, to be the eternal, experiencing time, to be love, experiencing all of it? You are not separate from God. You are God, experiencing itself as you. And the very borders, boundaries, and limitations you resist are the ones that give meaning to the experience of reality. They are the reason eternity can be felt at all. Thanks for watching this video today. If you get value from my content, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I don't want you to miss future conversations about awareness and emotional freedom and enlightenment. And if you really want to go deeper into the work, head over to my website at keithcrossley.com. I've got additional teachings and resources and coaching options, all designed to help you attain the highest levels of mental and emotional freedom. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.